All right, we are here with Postman Dilano Taylor, who fights Friday night only on pay-per-view at PFL at MSG. Dilano, man, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, bro. I'm doing amazing.
I was signing all those. Did you sign the posters yet?
Yeah, that's what I'm just doing.
Oh, that's doing.
Yeah.
And what was the vibe you kind of got during the press conference? You know, you did get to see Sadabu face to face. What kind of vibe did you get from him?
Um, it really wasn't much of a vibe, you know. Like he said, he's had a bunch of fights. He's been here before, so I think uh, I think he's just going out there with the expectation that he's just going to dominate anywhere he goes. But I don't think that's not what's going to happen.
Yeah, and in the press conference, we saw a little shoe game going on between you two.
Yeah, bro. I think he was just hating, bro.
Are those, those are different shoes.
No, these were the shoes I was
Are
wearing.
those shoes?
Those are the shoes I was wearing, bro.
I think you won.
He had he had the ones, the top ones. It was basic, I was fucking with the color, but it's just like, come on, bro, don't steal my shine.
Yeah.
Don't steal my shine, bro. Don't steal my shine.
Well, what's the vibe? Like you're at you're gonna be fighting Madison Square Garden. This is your first time fighting here?
Yeah.
Yeah. So first time fighting here, such a legendary classic arena. Do you think your power levels are gonna feel different, like when you walk into that arena? That's what a lot of fighters say.
I feel like under the lights, I become the best version of myself. I feel like under the lights, I perform better than the best of my ability. So maybe MSG has some spiritual energy that I haven't felt yet because I haven't been in the arena yet. But maybe it does. I don't know. But I feel like when it comes down to it, when it's crunch time and I'm under that pressure and I'm under the lights, I always outshine myself.
Yeah. And we know you're at Sanford MMA down in Florida. You get to train with all of the guys down there. So how was training camp for this camp? Like, what did you learn? Anything new about Sadabu? Anything you see that's kind of like, oh, I'm going to capitalize on this in the game?
Training camp was great. For me, though, when I have training camps, I don't train for like an opponent.
Okay.
I don't train for like one specific person. I just train in general. I train my skills.
Get your game.
Yeah, I train to be the best martial artist I can be. So I have a training with Impa Kasanganai, one of my teammates from
we saw him.
Jason Jackson, he's here too as well. Landon Quinones is the Titan FC champion. He fought last week. He just won. He just defended his belt. He's here with me as well. And I got Greg Jones coming in later. And I've been working with my jiu-jitsu coach, Junior Fernandez, and as well as two striking coaches, Henry Hoof and Roger Crawl. So it's not even about what did I see from him, more so what techniques that I could sharpen up and really learn and redevelop as a new skill.
Yeah, and so I want to ask, so we know you're going out there for the finish. How do you get it done tomorrow? What's your not game plan, but would you prefer on the feet finish? I know you're going for a finish. Everybody goes for a finish.
Yeah.
In a perfect world, how would you want
In a
it to be
perfect
done?
world, I hit him with a 1-2, he falls, and then I punch him in his face some more. In a perfect world. But, sometimes people act differently under certain pressures. Like, they're fighting for $1 million, or they're fighting for a title. It's their first title, so it's a little different for a lot of people. Me personally, I'm ready to go 4-5 if I have to. If not, I'm trying to finish him at least within 2. I'm trying to finish him within 2 that's my prediction. I feel like I can finish him within 2.
Yeah.
Whether it's striking, because sometimes I know I like to ego fight because he's like, I'm no better striker.
Well, last thing here, I wanted to ask you about that, like his game plan, because we saw he trained with Khamzat Chimaev, Darren Till the Smash Bros. Do you think we could see a little bit of wrestling from him since he did train with Khamzat? Maybe he learned anything new, or you think this is strictly a standing fight?
It's an MMA fight. You're fighting for $1 million. Anything's bound to happen, right?
Yeah, anything.
I mean, like guys who've never done something ever in their life, in their career, in a fight, they just come out there and they show a new light. Like, oh wow, this guy can actually do this. Like who knows? Maybe he feels comfortable enough to go out there and wrestle me. And if that's the case, good luck.
Yeah, and I gotta ask one more question. So you go out there, you get that check. How important is that for you? And like in your career, your life, like how big of an achievement will that be for you? Is that because that's big for a lot of people? $1 million. Come on.
For me, it's like being grateful to be in the moment. I'm grateful to be able to fight for $1 million. Not a lot of fighters get to fight for $1 million. I'm grateful to have the opportunities to be able to go out there and provide for my family. The way most people want to do. Like you guys are out here grinding, hustling. Eventually you want to provide for your families.
Yeah, exactly.
So for me, $1 million is like wow. A couple years ago, I was damn near homeless. So it's like wow, $1 million. I'm more than grateful to be out here and be able to claim my victory. Claim my win.
Yeah.
Because people can say, "Oh, you got lucky." I got like 3 times in a row, or 4 times in a row.
Yeah,
I
that's pretty good luck.
I fought 6
Pretty
times. I fought
good
6
luck.
times. I fought 5 times in my fight year. I'm 4-1. The only person I lost to was Magomed Karamov.
Yeah.
And even that fight was like really close.
Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah.
They're sleeping on you.
sleeping on
They're
me.
sleeping on you. Heavy.
Yeah.
They're just sleeping on
Yeah.
me, but it's okay because when you're asleep, you have to wake up eventually,
Mhm.
and you will be woken up.
You guys hear that?
You
You
will be
hear that,
woken
yeah.
up. So the postman's here to deliver this fade any way possible. Like I'm not going out there with a specific game plan for anybody. I'm going out there to beat you up and put hands on you disrespectfully every round.
Yeah, I mean, we'll be there Friday. Fans will be there Friday. And last thing here, Delano, any message for all the Dilano Taylor fans out there? What can they expect from you Friday? Any message?
Do what you want, be who you want, and motherfucking deliver these fades however way you can possibly deliver them. It doesn't have to just be in the cage. Life is a fight. Deliver that fade to life. Let's go.
Let's go. We'll see you guys Friday night. Have
so
a good
much
one.
for coming
Thanks, man.
again.
Have a good one.